Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at XL Scrafty. I love using this thing, as well as several other fun different Pokemon. We got a XL Shadow Meganium here, and our Walrein, as well as a few other Pokemon along the way. But the main focus is going to be the XL Scrafty, and it is going to be sweeping up for sure. So it does have things it needs to look out for, those charm users and fighting. Now, when it comes to fighting, if you're going to be running two Pokemon that are going to be weak to fighting, like this team here, we got the Walrein in the back. If you did encounter a fighter in the front, the best bet is to just stay there with the Scrafty, unfortunately, because if you swap, it's going to come back around to just sweep up your weakness to it, so you might as well just do as much damage while you are out there. But with that said, if you do enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you need to turn notifications on, and let's see what we have going on here with this Scrafty. I had a lot of fun today. So it is 420. You're going to be watching this on the next day. So I'm going to try to sound as excited as I can. It's been kind of a slow day, if you know what I mean. Just hanging out, chilling with Athena, going for walks, enjoying the woods. And it's still cold here. Like, it should be getting a little bit more warm. It's so annoying. You know, you think if I lived here my whole life, minus a couple of years, I'd be used to the cold. But no, I'm not. I'm still not used to the cold. Don't like it still. I'm a tropical weather kind of guy. Guess it's in my blood. I really want to live in Hawaii, definitely. Arizona is nice. I love Arizona, but the the summer gets a little bit hot. 120, come on. All right, I lived there for several years. I've been through it, and my gosh, I could put up with it. But yeah, so basically right here in Alaska though, it's warm. It's just the cold winds. Like it goes right to my eardrum, just straight to it. Anyways, let's see what we have going on here. We got a great lead. All right, Swampert, Shadow Meganium. They're going Hydro Cannon. They're just going to do as much damage as they can. They got Earthquake there. Going for a Hydro Cannon. Did I encounter that bug today? I did a couple of times where you use your charge move and it just doesn't really do any damage. Even though you hit an excellent, it does, like, you know, maybe a nice, maybe if that. It did occur like twice, but hey, I got a new Wi-Fi, so let's talk about that really quick. I have been on an old modem, apparently, with my company for a long time. You're supposed to go in and kind of update it yourself, but I'm the kind of guy, it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And by the way, we'll get into the commentary here in a minute. We got a good amount of battles here. So we'll get into that. So, yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Keep using it. But all of a sudden, I'm uploading my videos, and, you know, I've got, like, some of the best speed around. And we got some good service here for internet. If you're thinking Alaska igloos or I mean, oh, we have all that. I remember back in the day playing StarCraft. You know, if you're old enough to remember that on the computer, old internet services, typing to people because there was no headsets, and they're like, how do you get internet with igloos? But yeah, so I was getting very slow upload speeds basically, and I started calling them to try to figure out what's going on. They're like, there's nothing wrong with your area. It's like, okay, it must be my router, right? Because I got an old router as well. So you got the modem from the place, and then the router I get from the store that puts off the Wi-Fi. So I go into the store because they tell me I have an old one. Like, yeah, that's like 2 years old. We've got like 2 advanced models, and one actually has a router built into it, so you can just have, you know, it right there without a secondary modem. So I go and get it. Everything's good. Get it to work, and my gosh, my internet is amazing. I'm gonna have to say too, I couldn't play on my Wi-Fi. I would get a slow start, and I hear a lot of you talking about this, and that is going to be when the battle starts, your opponent's able to get 1 quick move, 2 quick moves, maybe even 3 quick moves in before you're even able to start attacking. And I had to play on my data when I was in Go Battle League, because if I didn't, then that would occur for me every single time. But since I have this new internet, or at least this new modem, it doesn't do that for me. So problem resolved. Maybe my new internet is going to be able to help me have no lag. Did occur? But we'll have to see. Anyways. And I would also like to say I appreciate everybody saying congratulations to my daughter for graduating. Awesome. You guys are, you know, I'm just so blessed to be in this position here. You know, I'm not trying to be all cliche, but it's true. It's true. And I am very thankful every time I wake up and I go to bed. I do I do pray and I do give appreciation to what I have here. Simple as that. I take nothing for granted. And that's what makes things in your life so nice, when you do not take them for granted and you're appreciative of everything. All right, look, I was talking and rambling on for like 2 minutes. I just took it out. We'll leave it at that. I'm not trying to give you all like a life lesson talk here. It's just in my blood. I guess I got that parenting inspiring talk. You know, that talk where you're sitting in your room and you're just like thinking in your head as a kid, like, just be quiet, Dad and Mom, so I can go out and do what I gotta do. You know, they give you the whole like lecture before you go out with your friends at night. All right, anyways, man, we're taking it back. All right, so we're up against the Talonflame here. What's going on? What's good? So we got both shields out of them. This Walrein put it in work. Oh my gosh, they're catching an Icicle Spear with their own Walrein. My goodness, and it's a Shadow. So we're swapping into our Scrafty. All shields are down on their end. We still got one left. So we're just going to keep going to town here. And it's going to be within their best interest to just throw Icicle Spears. They're going to be very close here. They're not going to be quite... Oh my, never mind. I can't remember this one. Sometimes you just... yeah, why did they do that? Well, they were trying to build up to 2. Like we discussed before, you know, getting in as many quick moves as possible, building up to 2 could be within your best interest. They were just out of range. And they got a Giratina. Scrafty sweeping up here, folks. It is going to town. This thing is very good. I mean, I love it. All right. And some people are like, you know, how did you get the candies? I mean, at this point, it's been out for so long. It's been several years now, right? So, yeah, it's pretty easy now. The eggs, and yeah, he's hatching a crap load of eggs. All right, so this opponent here, towards the end, we get some weird lag that happens. I want you to see what exactly I'm talking about here. So we're letting it go. I was fearing a Focus Blast, but it is just a Thunder Punch. We will shield this one up here, and I foolishly just keep going for Power Punch. Well, at least I was trying to get a shield at this point. That's what was going on here. So it was like, you know, they weren't giving it up. Very smart play. And what ends up happening is I double shield this stinking Ampharos here, and I hit the Power Up Punch. Lovely. So we're not going to hit any of those bubbles. We're just going to, yeah, so we can get some extra energy here. Now, hopefully there's no fighting or charm in the back. Giratina, okay, there's something weak to fighting in the back, period. There has to be. All right, there's got to be something weak to fighting, or dark, I guess, in the back too. They're coming in here with Giratina. We're going to bring in our Walrein. We are not able to get off that foul play powered up, and it is a Cresselia. So here we go. We're going to throw in our Shadow Megadium to catch a Grass Knot, hopefully. All right, Grass Knot, beautiful. Now, this is where the weird thing happens here. We should have been able to get to a Frenzy Plan, but all of a sudden it just putter lags. You know how it does. And if it putter lags with Psycho Cut, it gets really ridiculous as far as that energy gain. So here it is. Check it out. And there we are. This is a Moonblast. Definitely bullcrap right here. Oh, that's nonsense. Give me a break. So we were, again, here's that lag happening. It wasn't where the damage didn't occur, but it's again Go Battle League not performing when you're just, you know, trying to pull that battle through. So here we go. Walrein, let's see, is it going to be able to pull this one through for us over here? And at this point, I'm like, there's no way. I'm going to beat this Mickey Mouse hat person right now. Oh, I am so heated. And then I see the Giratina's health like, oh, frick, man. Almost top left. This is Walrein. Let's see what we can do, folks. Let's pull this laggy crap around. And I get to another Icicle Spear because this thing is spammy like heck. Taking him out. And it's a little lag, and down goes Cresselia. Are you kidding me? I couldn't believe I won that. I was so happy I did, though. So I can showcase it right here. Let's go. Let's keep it moving, folks. Next battle, what are we going to see here? All right, so we have Articuno. Scrafty's okay up against it. We just got to look out for Hurricane. I mean, that is going to obviously... that should one-shot us, right? So we're just going to keep Power Up Punching here. If they Icy Wind us, that's actually going to do a decent amount of damage. And we're going to have to shield up one if we want to come out. I mean, we could have went Foul Play, but again, I like to try to get those shields, and it's so satisfying when you do with a Power Up Punch. But they're just not giving them up here. I know I'm not building up to Foul Play, so it's kind of obvious that I don't have it. So going for another Power Up Punch, and we will be able to farm down at the expense of a shield. And our attack is even right now, right? So we went up twice, they went up one. Yeah, I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. And it comes Giratina. We swap it. I'm thinking, another Pokemon weak to fighting in the back. Or Dark again, like maybe Cresselia. So we swap into our Walrein here. And they're not going anywhere. So I'm thinking, okay, so what could it be back there? Doesn't want to see a Walrein either. Maybe they just want to do some more damage to us. Maybe there's something weak to us in the back. They just want to bring this thing low enough, and then they're going to go ahead and swap and take care of us. So they're still going with the shields, protecting the Giratina up against Walrein. And Dragon Claw, what? Now I'm just curious. I had Lapras. Okay, so we swap into Meganium instantaneously so they can't gain too much energy. Getting to the Frenzy Plant, which is going to bring it down to about 5%. All right, yeah, about 5% or so. And we're looking good, folks. All right, do you ever have those battles where you're thinking, you know what, I'm just going to take out that Pokemon, yeah.
Oh, because I'm kind of in the mail today. These nuts. Got him! Got him! Oh! Whoa!
All right, trainer. Let's get back into it here. Okay, so Talonflame lead. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Swapping into our Walrein here. And looks like we got Nidoqueen. And Meganium is out for the count here. Meganium Shadow XL and Ultra League is great. We made a video on it. We had some great runs. It put in some work big time. It just wasn't cutting it for us today. I think it was just the team comp. It in the back. The alignment. It just wasn't working for me. So we're going to put on Nidoqueen here, and it does have Stone Edge, so that's going to be kind of interesting. Really, it helps you out in certain situations, right? Anyways, down goes the Walrein from the Galarian Stunfisk. In goes Scrafty here, and we'll let this go. This is easily a Rock Slide. This is not an Earthquake. There's no way. They're just doing some chip damage before they go, swapping into their Talonflame and locking themselves. And we got that Nidoqueen in the back, which is not a bad matchup, so we're going to go ahead and swap, and we're going to let this go as well. Putting our hope into the Scrafty in the end. Also, just letting the Nidoqueen take this damage. I guess it's not so bad. We're not even in the yellow yet, so let's get it. And we're getting a shield out of him, the first one. Alright, now at this point, we're going to go ahead and just let the Nidoqueen go down. Farm down with Scrafty and put all our hope in it. Hopefully there's no Fighter or Charm in the back. It's a Walrein. Okay, that's a GG. So we got 2 shields. We're just going to simply shield up both of those Icicle Spears and just keep going for the Power-Up Punch. So it doesn't really matter if they shield up or not. They have the Galarian Stunfisk in the back. And guess what? I knew they were going to catch at some point. And if they do, well done. Nice catch. Trying to recover the battle. It's a good show for all of us here. But unfortunately, we're vamping up our attack so much, it really doesn't matter. And there was that catch. Down goes the Galarian Stunfisk. Back comes the Walrein. And we're just going to keep going with that Power-Up Punch here. And they're shielding up. They said, I'm not going down without a fight. That's the spirit. Good game. All right. Good game. Good game. All right, let's keep it moving here, folks. What are we going to see? A Drifblim. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Nidoqueen in the back doesn't really want to see it. We do have Stone Edge. Walrein would love to see that thing, but hey, I'm not going to complain here. We'll take this. They're going to go Icy Wind, of course. Shadow Ball's not going to really be doing much at all to their Dark type. Going for the foul play right off the bat. We're not even going to try to bait, right? They're letting it go, knowing they can easily survive. Getting to another one. Do believe they shield this one up if I do remember correctly. All right, I don't remember correctly. They know this matchup all too well. Okay, because the counters are doing barely anything. So I swapped to try to snipe them, and they actually had plenty of energy, and they're going for Icy Wind. We're locked in here with the attack dropped on our Walrein, and they're swapping into a Politoed. So I do believe this thing does have Blizzard, because they didn't go for Earthquake at all, or even try to. I would think that they would try to, at least after they went for the Weather Ball here, building up, and then Earthquake or something. But since they have Blizzard, yep, they're just going to keep going Weather Ball. It is going to start adding up, and it is kind of spammy, but we are tanky. So a debuffed Earthquake's not really doing much. We're going to retreat because I'm not trying to sit there with a debuff Walrein and bringing in Scrafty to just start going for the damage here. Going for Power Punch, and I'm not getting any shields. Nobody ever wants to shield it up. We're going to go ahead and shield up that Weather Ball, and they're getting to another one. I really hated myself for shielding that up. That was such a bad move, I think. We survive. I almost feels like they undertapped that, but I guess it's just that much damage, and Scrafty is a tank. They catch, the power-up punch with their Drifblim, which was nice, I suppose. Bringing in the Politoed again, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Nidoqueen, farm him down. And what is in the back? A Drapion. So Earth Power would have been nice right about now. But we're just going to go ahead and go for the Poison Fang. Let's see if we'll get a shield out of them. And no shield. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and let this go. Swap into our Walrein, and then just start spamming them with Icicle Spears. Since their defense has been dropped here, we're just going to, do even more damage. I was fearing some sort of Aqua Tail. I didn't want them to start building up a bunch of energy. So I decided to just go ahead and swap back into Walrein here. And take care of business. Now, you can just keep going with the Poison Fang on the Drapion with the Nidoqueen if you're Shadow. And it's starting to add up. It will do a lot of damage even though it's resisted. It's just that disgustingly strong on the Nidoqueen. And good. We're getting a time up here, and we're taking the win. Let's get it. Next battle, what are we going to see? Is Swampert. And good. This is great. Nidoqueen doesn't want to see it. We got in the back. Is that pulling up the Swampert? Who knows, but I'll take this matchup. They're going for a Hydro Cannon here. Now, what you need to be careful for is if you let both of the Hydro Cannons go, that's going to be okay, but it's going to be very low, and they could bring in a fighter to counter you out really quick or charm you, so yeah, like this, but that's a Caesar Bullet Punch, so it's not going to be taking us out. And I just systematically throw that. I get a shield, so hell, let's go. Bringing in Nidoqueen, which is going to be taking... Well, the Caesar's taking resistant damage from poison. I don't know. I'm just going to think I'm going to go for the Stone Edge here. Shielding this up, and I'm just hoping and really wishing that they do not let this... that they do let this go. That they do not shield it up, and they let it go. Beautiful. And we are farming them down. Nidoqueen putting in that work. In comes a Giratina, and they already know. And I'm really annoyed at this point because it's lagging. And if I couldn't get to that Stone Edge, that would have been a lot of wasted energy. And yet again, another bad battle here for me. And we're getting a shield out of them, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. We still got a Walrein. I bring in Scrafty to see if we can get energy, but they just farm me down. So the Walrein, yet again, has to put in all that work at the end, like it usually does. It takes the win for us anyways here. So let's go ahead and get it. Waiting for them to catch at this point. So we're just going to go ahead and throw since they're still in here. Doing a lot of damage, and they're shieldless at this point. We're going to let this go as well. No need to shield it up. Dragon Claw. First one was an Ancient Power, right? And they're throwing in that Swampert, building up a little bit of extra energy, and then we're going to go ahead and take them out. Just a couple more of Powder Snows, and we get to another Icicle Spear, and we're going to go ahead and take that win. You already know what it is. Let's get it, folks. All right. The Scrafty. It is a little Scrafter. All right, Scrafter, Scrapper. This is a good lead. Okay, we got Granbull in the back. Completely spaced it out. Looks like we only have it for a couple of battles. Now, the reason why I put the Granbull in the back, or at least put it on the team at the end, is because I was getting fed up with the hard counters. This isn't one. Okay, but I get it. So, good lead. So, they're swapping into an Escavalier. So, we're going to go ahead and throw the Foul Play before we do retreat into. I do believe we go into our Granbull. Yeah. Resisted, huh? Oh, yeah, not very effective with your Steel type? Deal with it. Not really. We don't care about resistances around here. Granbull, Shadow. Just disgusting. Back in here with the Walrein, and we're going to go ahead and shield that up. Using our last shield, and unfortunately not... Oh my goodness. Come on, survive. Yes, good. And getting off the crunch. They got a Trevenant in the back, folks. Are we going to be able to pull this one off? Getting that last shield and getting the debuff on them with the defense. Let's go. Bringing in the Scrafty. And we got a Walrein. You already know what it is. They're going to go for the Bullet Seed. I think we're actually going to be able to just get to the Foul Play here and take the win. Yep, defense is dropped. This is going to be enough to KO. And Scrafty taking them. Oh, sniping with the Walrein. I don't know. Sometimes you just feel like, doing that. Next battle, here's that fighter lead. Okay, so like I described right in the beginning, you stay right where you're at. If you got another Pokemon weak to fighting in the back, and in this case, we do, which is the Walrein, right? It's going to be Sting. That's the core here, is Scrafty Walrein. I know it's weak to fighting, but hey, whatever, we're having fun. So we're going to swap, and they knew what was up. They bring in their Shadow Crobat here. Now, what I know what I need to do is build up to 2 Icicle Spears, and that's it. That's it. That's all I need to do at this point, and we're going to be looking good to go. And we're getting to 2 of them. Going to hit them back to back here, and... there we go. Beautiful. They let it go. And we're just going to start throwing here. Now, this Machamp is going to be doing a lot of damage, but they are giving up a shield there. And we're getting to another one. And we're going to get another shield. As long as we get rid of that Machamp, we're good to go. And this is how you deal with it, folks. And we're just going to go ahead and throw in the Gramble here for fun. We will shield this up because, you know, we're expecting a Rock Slide, but they hit me with a Cross Chop. Retreat, they got a Dragonite. Oh my gosh, down they go instantly. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.